distress. Started life-saving measures. Coronado Fire Department was here shortly thereafter, and shortly after that, they pronounced her dead. The scene indicated a suspicious type of death, and that's when Coronado contacted us. It's not uncommon for us. We have a long-standing working relationship with Coronado Police Department. It's not uncommon for them to contact us on a death investigation of this type of nature. So that's why we're here today. Right now, I'm not going to go into details of it. Just suffice it to say it appears to be some type of a violent death. And by that, I'm not going to compromise the integrity of the investigation by giving anything more than that at this time.
Can you tell us what she inside the home or outside?
Right now, I'm going to say she was on the property.
So she wasn't necessarily in the mansion like this guest house?
Apparently, his house is pretty large, and there is at least one guest house in the back, so somewhere within the property.
Okay. How old is her?
That's not determined yet. We haven't established a solid identification yet.
What do you guys do from this point on?
Right now, the case is being worked. We'll be executing a search warrant on this house here probably in a few hours. We've got teams of the Coronado Police Department and our detectives working the neighborhood, canvassing, looking for witnesses.
Were there other people here in addition to the woman?
I understand that the reporting party was a guest in one of the guest houses here. That's the only person I know of right now.
When you say distress, can you describe what kind of distress she was in?
I can't describe that at this time. Obviously, she had been injured, though.
And was this house being rented out, or were the owner?
I don't know.
Is the guest still home?
Yes.
Okay, so
The reporting party knew the woman. That is correct.
You don't know if they work for the...
I don't know. I don't know the relationship.
Now, we understand there was some issue earlier in the week. Is there any tie to that?
On Monday, a child was injured in the home and was transported to the hospital for treatment. Are they connected? There's nothing to indicate that those two incidents are connected.
Is there anybody that you guys are looking for at this point in connection to this violent death?
Right now, we haven't established any subjects of interest or suspects.
What kind of injury did you have?
I'm sorry?
What kind of injury did you have?
I don't know.
But it was serious enough to be taken care of.
That is correct.
Was it because of budget constraints that you guys came out here to help out with this case?
No, not at all. This is a very common thing for us to work. A long relationship with the Coronado Police Department. We have a full-time homicide detail. The Sheriff's Department does. Coronado does not. So if they have a death that's suspicious, and they call us for some assistance on it.
Can I ask you, have you already contacted the homeowners? At this point, have you been in contact with them?
I'm not aware of that. I don't know.
Anything else that you can touch on, say that we didn't go over about where you guys go from here at this point in the investigation?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, we have our teams out canvassing, looking for witnesses. They're talking to people who may know the identity of our victims. And that's what we're doing. Starting to put the pieces of the puzzle together now.
Victim has not been identified.
That is correct.
And one more question for you, and that is, now, we noticed that there's some case with the house next door, 51. Is there any question as to whether or not something occurred there and they have streamed over here, or no?
That house has, to my knowledge, has nothing to do with this incident.
At this point, have witnesses been able to tell you anything about hearing gunshots, hearing screaming, anything like that?
Not to my knowledge.